Today we're talking about some of the hardware that can be utilized inside of Access Control Manager. First thing we're going to look at is some of the supported devices. So we have card readers, controllers, wireless locks, power supplies, mobile credentials, and biometric readers. All of these can be used inside of ACM. And here's just a quick look at some of the vendors that are supported and that we utilize in Access Control Manager. Now if you notice, we're a Platinum Elite dealer for Mercury, and that's the board we're going to talk about next. One of the benefits with using Mercury hardware is that you're not limited to just using Access Control Manager. If in a couple years you decide you want to go a different direction, you want to get a different access control platform, you're able to do that and you can keep the same hardware that you already have without having to rip and replace. So right here we have our main controllers for Mercury. First board we're going to look at is the LP1501. This is expandable up to 17 doors. It has 2 reader ports. You have 2 inputs. There's 2 outputs. It communicates through 485, and it is PoE capable. The most common board we use is the LP1502, which is expandable up to 64 doors. It has up to 4 reader ports. There's 8 inputs, 4 relays. The next board is the LP2500, which is expandable up to 64 doors. Has 2 dedicated inputs. And if you notice there, the card holder capacity is larger than the LP1502. The LP4502, also expandable up to 64 doors. Has 2 reader ports, 8 inputs, 4 relays, and if you notice there, the card holder capacity is 2 million. Next, we're going to take a look at the subcontrollers. First, we have the MR62E, which is PoE capable. You have 4 onboard reader ports, 6 inputs, 4 outputs, and this board can connect directly to a main controller via network cable. The MR50 has 1 reader port, it has 2 inputs, and 2 outputs. It communicates through RS485, and the last and most common subcontroller that we sell is the MR52. This is 2 reader ports, it has 8 inputs, 6 relays on it, and this also communicates through RS485. And then we have a couple input and output boards here. Both communicate through RS485, and as you see there, the inputs have 16 inputs and the outputs have 16 outputs. And that's a quick overview of the hardware supported in Access Control Manager.